we know that games sometimes struggle with monetization, and Superfluid can be used to basically charge subscriptions in a kind of one-off interaction on chain. So how it would work basically is you can charge for any sort of restricted area or levels or avatars or different type of resources or assets that can only be accessed when you have a subscription ongoing. And the user basically just need to make one transaction on chain to start an ongoing stream of, say, USDC or stable coins that basically becomes a subscription. And once the stream is going, there is no ongoing gas fees. It's a one-off transaction on chain. It keeps running without further transactions, without using block space of the network you're using, and without consuming gas. And is a one-off interaction for the user. So basically it's a set and forget. Then the subscriptions will keep running until you stop it or the user stops it or they run out of fund in their wallet. But what's interesting is you can use this kind of subscription model to create new experiences. So for example, there could be a legendary sword that is only discoverable if you are, say, donating an asset or a token to a temple. And that donation can be something that the game keeps for themselves. So it's just a way to monetize that is quite efficient and is in-game. We can also rent assets in-game, which is quite interesting because you don't need necessarily to send an NFT over to another wallet in order to rent it. So you can program the game such that you own a parcel of land, and if someone streams you rent for it, the game can recognize the incoming stream and allow the sender of the stream to basically make use of that land, even though the owner of the NFT is actually a different wallet or a different person. So you can code this kind of NFT rental into the game itself, which is very, very powerful. And the same goes, of course, for, say, renting an item like a weapon or a tool or an avatar in a stream. So very excited about this use case, and we've been talking about NFT rental for a long time, and it's finally here. So hopefully, all of those that are building amazing games within the Alliance and beyond will make use of this. You can also do something quite new, which we didn't really see so far, which is you could have evolving and dynamic assets. For example, you can stream H2O token to a plant, and that plant will evolve over time and grow. Or you might need to pay to maintain a sword sharp over time. And if you don't pay to maintain it, it will lose some of its powers, which is quite interesting as well. So this kind of this type of tool allows completely new in-game experiences, which we believe could boost your game compared to all the others in Web3. Last but not least, we could, if you want to leverage Superfluid streaming at its most powerful form, you could actually enhance the whole in-game economy. So that means that you could, generate assets that are streamed to users instead of accrue over time and they have to, say, claim or collect. For example, you could have, the fact that the user stands in front of a fountain. It allows the user to collect H2O tokens that are immediately spendable. Or, they could be mining some asset which is received as they mine on chain rather than, accrued and then withdrawn to the wallet. Or you could do the opposite. You could have in-game experiences that require streams of tokens to be sent to them. So for example, in order to activate a power plant, you might need to spend electricity tokens in your wallet, or you might need to, the token will decrease over time. So you can really play with it at a level that wasn't really possible before. Now, we do have over 600 projects built on Superfluid. Some of them are games that integrated our technology in what they do. I just want to cover quickly one case study, which is Planet IX. Some of you might have heard about them on Polygon. They were clearly looking for a way to monetize, and they started charging users to speed up the gameplay to some degree with an extended resource that allows them to mine in-game resource at a faster pace. They integrated Superfluid streams to do that. which has seen about 12K users start streaming the subscriptions in the first 3 days. And then it peaked at a very large percentage of their user base, which is about 28,000 users. Now, the beauty of this system is that those 28,000 users do not need to interact with the chain any longer, for as long as they have a balance of the tokens they're streaming in their wallet. So it's literally a set and forget subscription system. Actually, I believe this is the largest subscription system ever done in crypto, because we didn't see any other company able to create recurring payments at that scale so far. So this is like one small glimpse at what Superfluid can do for games, and we're more than excited to talk to everyone else who presented today and everyone else in the Alliance to discuss what else can we do. So thank you very much for having us. You can find more at superfluid.finance/games or at the QR code here on the screen. And thanks again for hosting us today.